of the going live. We are now live. Hey Joe, thanks for hopping on the new live. Sorry about the old one. Hopefully this is a little bit stabler. I'm doing it off of my phone this time. I've never done a YouTube live off of my phone. So
Do you want me to sit down and see where
yeah, let's line this up. See if that works a little bit better. Yeah, that's a good angle, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it just a little bit more.
Just down just a tad.
The chat's really small.
The chat is very small. Let's see, can I just make the chat bigger? Nope, okay. All right, guys, again, welcome to... Oh, excuse me. Oh, welcome to my live. There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I'm wearing contacts because we are getting into the Palpatine makeup. Once again, I am here with my makeup artist, Shawn Gordon.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Sith hands. He's been my makeup artist for a long time. He's also a very good friend of mine, and I'm very lucky to have him. Does he get paid? Yes, he does get paid. I make sure of that. I am myself an artist as well, and so I, want to make sure that artists get paid for their time and work. So yes, Shawn does get paid. The Force is strong with us all. Yes, hopefully it is. I was wondering how you got your eyes like that. Oh, they're just contacts. They're just colored contacts. They're pretty easy.
Use your pinky, move it around.
Just like move it around, like yeah. So they're just contacts. So nothing too crazy. Just normal. Whatever you do to. Are the contacts addressed to an eye doctor? Wearing contact lenses that aren't made specifically for your eyes can severely damage them. Yes, I know, and these did go through an eye doctor. Yes. You look like a devil right now. Oh well, good.
We haven't even started.
We haven't. So we are getting into the Palpatine makeup. I kind of explained this on the other live that we had to abort, but Shawn has a foam latex prosthetic that he sculpted that was specifically made to fit my face, which is great. Oh, and now we're all of a sudden out of focus. There we go, focus. And yeah, so we have just applied Prozaid, which is the glue, to the back of the prosthetic, and now he's going to put some of that on my face.
Yay, Prozaid.
Yay, Prozaid. Yeah, this is a glue that is specifically made to go on skin, so do not use other adhesives on your skin. Use ones that are specifically made for skin.
You shaved today, right?
Yeah, this morning.
Okay.
Did I miss a spot?
No. You're just so manly, it grows so fast.
Yeah, like 2 hours ago I shaved.
It's usually like 5 o'clock shadow.
Sorry.
Okay.
I tried.
Get those brows working so when something explodes,
Right.
you can emote.
Will you ever do a Chancellor Palpatine makeup? I mean, I could, but he's not as fun. I mean, if we ever do our Palpatine All Along music video, we'll probably have to do like multiple versions of Palpatine, which would include a Chancellor and not just Emperor. But I don't know.
A what along video?
Palpatine All Along.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Oh, I just dinged. Yeah. Hey, are we ready?
We're ready. How safe are colored costume contacts? Like someone mentioned earlier, I would go through your eye doctor. Contacts themselves are very safe. Like they're made to go in eyes for a reason. But yes, I would recommend going through an eye doctor to make sure that you're not going to damage your eyes.
Yes, having the right size matters a lot.
Yes, it does.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, we're gonna stick the prosthetic onto my face. Get my neck. Ooh, that is very tacky.
Okay, you didn't wear your hairband today.
Oh, I can go grab it.
Yeah, why don't we?
Okay, talk, Shawn.
Okay, well, hey everybody. So we've stuck glue to the back side of his prosthetic, and we're ready to put it on. And BJ forgot to
Put on the wig cap.
slick his hair back for me.
Hi.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
That just keeps his stray hairs from getting glued into the prosthetic.
Which is uncomfortable when that happens.
Looks like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello.
Okay. Brows on. you don't get it quite in the right spot, he'll look a little saggy, more saggy than he's meant to look.
And that's quite a bit saggy.
That's pretty saggy. Okay.
Thank you for answering my question. Anytime. I'll do what I can.
What? I was gonna say what question?
I don't remember what it was.
Thank you for asking a question.
Shawn, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
So it really depends. Like if I'm gonna sit down and watch one, and just watch one for funsies, it'll be Episode 4 because Episode 4 does pretty good as a standalone film. You don't feel like you have to watch more. So I like Episode 4. I think Empire's actually my favorite one, but I'm pretty partial to Revenge of the Sith because that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And I'm actually very similar. Like, if I'm going to watch one Star Wars movie, I'll normally watch Episode 4, just the original film. Love Empire, of course. Love Force Awakens. I love Revenge of the Sith is so great. I know it gets a lot of rag, but like Attack of the Clones, like I went with like just my friends to that, and we had such a good time. Like it's so nostalgic for me to go and watch Attack of the Clones.
How old were you then?
I was in high school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, hey everyone, for those of you just joining, we are getting into the Palpatine makeup. We have just applied the prosthetic. What he's going to do now is he takes that Q-tip and he goes and he hits all the edges to really get them glued down nicely. He'll do that around the sides, up and around the eyes, on the nose, and especially around the lips to really get those edges down very flush. The makeup of the dark side is a pathway to many YouTube videos that some consider to be unnatural.
That's great.
Yeah, who posted that? That was Vibes. Thank you, that was funny. You guys are up early for a Sunday. Yes, we are, Billy Duke.
Hey, Billy Duke.
Yep, we're up early so we can get into the Palpatine and then start filming videos. We got to please the public.
BJ's adoring fans await.
Yeah. Do you ever hear the tragedy of Darth BJ Wimpy the Wise? Why is it a tragedy?
I think BJ's story is a happy one.
So far, it's very happy. I have a good time. I know recently I've gotten a whole slew of new followers, so I just wanted to say thank you to anyone who is a new follower, and of course thank you to all of you who have been here from the very beginning. It's really great and really fun to share all this with you and have a whole lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. At least me, I'm having fun. I don't know about this guy.
I don't like getting up early.
I go to work at like 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah, I go into work. Like I get up at like 4:30 every morning, so
On the weekends, he normally sleeps in.
I love to sleep in when I can.
What is my favorite movie ever or Star Wars movie? We already answered the Star Wars one, so I'm just going to go with favorite movie ever, and for me, that's Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. What about you, Shawn? What's your favorite movie ever?
Man, I have so many movies I like. I don't think I could pick just one. Like, I'm gonna have you hold that.
Gladly.
I really like. I like Clue.
Oh, Clue's great.
Clue is a brilliant movie. I like most stuff that the Coen brothers do. So like, The Big Lebowski and Hail Caesar and Burn Before Reading or Burn After Reading, and oh man, there's so many of them. Fargo was one of theirs.
Jojo?
Which one?
Jojo Rabbit?
That wasn't in the Coen Brothers.
No.
Uh-uh.
But Jojo Rabbit's an amazing film.
That was by Taika Waititi.
Oh, that's right.
And it is so good. We should plug that now. If you haven't seen Jojo Rabbit, go watch Jojo Rabbit.
It is a great film. Any of the films that Shawn just mentioned are awesome films. Memorable wise, How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite. Oh, that's a great one, yeah. How do you do the voice? Practice is how I do the voice.
Can you describe it in tones? Like you take your voice and...
Yeah, so I take my voice and I lower it and I bring it to the back of my throat. That's a way that I would describe it. I pull my mouth very wide whenever I speak as Palpatine as well. You see Ian McDermott do it too. Like he pulls the bottoms of his lips very wide when he talks, and it's very interesting. I will say that I know I'm not perfect at the Palpatine voice, but I think I'm pretty good. And there are some things that I say that are a lot closer to like the movie Palpatine, and other things that I say that are definitely like Robot Chicken, Seth MacFarlane, Palpatine. So, but is it Seth MacFarlane who does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I walked in front of the camera.
That's okay.
I just need some more glue.
Your Palpatine voice is very good. Thank you. I'm always trying to improve it, and yeah.
You should do the live demonstration. Do you remember in the George Hamilton Zorro film when he's like, "If I lower my voice like this"?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like my normal BJ Wimpy everyday talking voice, but if I lower it and I pull it to the back of my throat, and then you can see I start pulling, this like wide when I talk, so greetings. And it just keeps it, and you put that, I tighten up my throat because it gives it that little bit of like a gurgle kind of sound almost. So you take my voice and you bring it down, put it in the back of the throat, and you put that gurgle on it and pull everything tight. And I know...
That's a pretty good example.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ian McDermott is also English, so the way that you say things is a bit... different. He doesn't speak with a very strong British accent, especially when he's Palpatine, but you can hear it on certain words that he hits that are very, have a different pronunciation. You sound just like Emperor Palpatine. Thank you. I'm sure trying to.
Trying your best.
Darth Bane. I saw something. Darth Bane was your favorite something, but then it faded on the screen. I don't know what it was. Darth Bane of my fallen into your face. Okay. Can you please say do it, blew it, and stew it? I'm planning on making some videos today where I say all of those. So you will be seeing those eventually. Excellent. So like I said, right now he's taking the Q-tip and he pulls and gets under the very, very edge of that prosthetic just to add some more glue. And I know every once in a while the prosthetic is like folded over and I can feel him, he takes the Q-tip and he like twists it, so like grabs the end and pulls it out. It's kind of fun. Mountain Do It, that's another video we're making today. Look at you guys, reading my mind.
That's it. Who knew Palpatine was so predictable?
What is my age? How old do you think I am? I'm curious. Now, especially if you can't see my face, how old do you think I am? Do you have a Grand Moff Tarkin cosplaying friend? I don't know if I have a Tarkin.
We met a Tarkin at Celebration.
Oh,
so
he was a great Tarkin too.
And so you've got photos, but we don't know that guy.
Yeah, I never met him personally. I met him at the con, but he was great. I can't remember his name now. I follow him on Facebook. We're friends on Facebook, and I hope to run into him at the next celebration. But yeah, he was a great Tarkin, and he also did the Imperial.
Is one of Palpatine's, like his posse.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what they're called.
I don't remember what they're called. But like he's in like the purple and has like the funny hat. Yeah, but he did one of those too, and they're great. Okay, lots of people. Oh, so several people have guessed my actual age, so that's good. I'm in my mid-30s, so yeah. And I know Sean's not going to tell you how old he is. I'm not even entirely sure how old Sean is.
Right.
Sean is ageless.
Oh man, I wish that were true.
Greetings from Switzerland. So cool. I know I said this before in my lives, guys, but like knowing where you're all from and knowing that like people all over the world are seeing this is so cool. Like that's one of my favorite things about like doing lives is just getting to know where you're all from. It's so cool. You really love Tarkin's voice. Tarkin does have a great voice. Yes, Peter Cushing, my bad. Who played Tarkin had an amazing voice.
Well, it's interesting because his voice is so like it's so gentle.
It
actually,
is.
in a way, which makes him like all the more evil.
Yeah, just like so like yeah, gentle and soothing even. It's so great. You're from Burma. Very nice.
Well,
That one's on there pretty good.
Yeah. This corner's not sticking yet. I'll put some in there. Wait a second. Okay, I'll take that.
All right. From Germany, Guten Tag. A stay on target. Yes, that was one of those videos, the stay on target video, that I actually held on to for a long time because I thought it wasn't very good, and so I wasn't gonna post it. And then I posted it, and it did very well. It's one of those things you never know what people are gonna like. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Yeah. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Can I take your order? There you go. Alabama is watching and drinking coffee. Thank you, Alabama. Netherlands signing in. Very cool. Still got it. I'd like to point out, like, with this lighting and just like, I kind of look like Freddy Krueger, like in the makeup.
Oh yeah. You need a hat and a claw.
Shawn has done a Freddy Krueger makeup. I know that.
Yeah, it's been forever ago.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you can see from Utah. Hey.
Who is that?
That is Allie. She dresses up like Harley Quinn in a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Allie from Utah.
Yeah, BJ's the best and awesome and so kind. Hey, thank you. The Earth is full of Imperials right now in this moment. It really is. So here you can see. So that's been glued on, and there's a little corner up by my eye that's not sticking very well. Oh, hello from the Ukraine. That's awesome. But yeah, he's gone around, and you can see like the edges, like around that eye, they're glued down very, very well. And now what he's going to do is he'll go back in, and once we paint it, that'll blend in even more. Oh, hello from Tennessee. Have you looked at the comments on your last post about sketches? Yes, I have. I've seen quite a few of those sketches. We've talked about a lot of them, and we're probably going to be doing some of them.
Some of those were very funny.
Yeah, some of them were great. Were like very good ideas. Hello from Poland. So cool. The close-up was super spooky.
Okay, so I'm going to do it around your mouth.
All right, he's going to do it around my mouth, so I'm going to shut up for a minute.
Sorry, folks.
Ireland. Cool.
Okay, so just hold that for 2 seconds.
Oh, UK. Very nice.
So I put glue on there. It's gonna dry, so he can't touch his lips together while it dries, or he'll basically stick his mouth shut. But we're gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna powder this. This will just standard baby powder, but it'll take the sticky away, and then he can talk again. Okay.
A little bit more in that corner.
In this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So I saw someone asked if I'm a comedian as well.
He thinks he's funny.
I have my moments. But no, like I'm not a stand-up comedian. I know you just said that you saw me in a comedy show, so I don't think you saw me. I've never done a comedy show. I'm not
Maybe on stage?
You may have seen me on stage in a comedy. Like I've done that before, but I've never been like a stand-up comedian or anything like that. No. Might be useful. Kidding. I love you. Never stop talking or singing. Thank you.
Who's that?
That was Lizzie.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 Vaders in the chat right now. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. So he's powdering around my eye, kind of for the same reason with the mouth, so it's just not sticky right there. And it's just standard baby powder, and it. Okay. Stick in that little spot that's not sticking very well right there by my eye.
Yeah, but now it's sticking.
It feels really good right now, honestly.
Okay.
That sounded really good. Thank you. I think new gun ray, like the Nemodians are pretty cool. Which I know a lot of people don't know this, but their accent is actually Transylvanian. Like a lot of people think it was like an Asian accent. Well, I guess Transylvania is in Asia. No, it's not.
It's not.
Where is Transylvania?
I thought it was like a Czechoslovakian
I think
Slavic.
I think you're right. Yeah, but
we're Americans.
We're
we
American.
don't know our geography.
I know some geography. but yeah, the Nemodian accent is based on a Transylvanian accent. So kind of think almost like the classic Darth Vader, classic Count Dracula, Central Europe. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was European or what it was, but very good. It's in Romania, apparently. Okay, well there we go.
It's like I watch Young Frankenstein. They talk about it in there. We should know.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna hit this one more time with some powder. Oh, I don't want to get your eyelashes open. Did I get them?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So we're transferring to the next part of the makeup. Anyone have anything to throw out or ask while we're at a pause? Lord Vader does need a Snickers.
You're just not yourself.
If you knew Natalie Portman raps, you're gold. I've seen the Natalie Portman rap about Star Wars. Like, say something about the prequels bit. Yeah. I've seen that. It's great.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that.
You haven't?
No, what was that? Was it like a Saturday Night Live?
I think it was, yeah. So she's like, well, so Natalie, like, have you seen the new sequel trilogy? No, I haven't. And like, oh, they're very good. They're actually much better than the. And she goes, better than what? And he goes, say something about the mother-ing prequels bit. Say something nice about Jar Jar Binks. And like, it's pretty funny.
Nice.
You'll have to look it up. Oh, someone posted something. Are you the Senate? Of course I'm the Senate. Hello, Peter. Or greetings, Peter. That'd be a better one for Palpatine's voice. You want this, don't you? And reveals a Snickers. There you go. That's a good one. Thanks, you didn't know. That's okay. Unlimited baby powder. Yep, so much baby powder.
So much. That looks pretty good.
Is that PAX, yeah?
Yeah, I mixed it earlier.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's on the lid.
Yeah.
So now, what he's going to do is cover the prosthetic in something called PAX. And now PAX, it's going to look, you can see it right there. It's basically, it's just acrylic paint mixed with the Prozaid. And the Prozaid, if you remember, was the glue that he used to put on my face.
Yeah, so we're just using really simple and inexpensive a flesh tone, and I write Palpatine, Palpax, and then
on there.
But it's mixed with the adhesive.
Yeah. So someone earlier, they just said that they were British and that my voice is very good. So thank you very much. I do my best, and I'm glad that a Brit acknowledges and appreciates that. This takes a lot of patience, huh? Shawn, does it take a lot of patience?
A certain level. I mean, it's not. I think the application is probably one of the more the easier parts of the process. And it's one of the parts that I enjoy. I think my favorite parts of this are the application, and then the sculpting of the piece. So the original sculpture, because I think sculpting is super relaxing, and that's where you get all of your. It's where you make or break the piece, I guess. Because if you do a good sculpture, it's gonna work, and if you do a bad sculpture, it's always gonna look bad. The that I dislike the most actually is mold making. I don't like the process of making molds. It takes forever and it's messy. And there's nothing. There's nothing fun about it. That's the technical process. It's less artistic. But it is a part that needs to be done. So like anything else, it comes with the turf. But it is my least favorite part.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I guess there's a certain amount of problem solving, and there's actually a lot of problem solving that went into this piece, just because of the way the neck overlaps or wraps is probably a better word. So.
What is thy bidding, my master? Continue watching this live. Tell your friends to join. Makeup artists, we adore you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you need to make it accurate and also interesting. That's what someone said about the makeup. Oh no, you're late. That's okay that you're late. You're still here.
And really, they missed one step. That's it.
Yeah, you missed just the application. We just laid this on my face and glued it down. And so now we are doing the packs, which again is a mixture of the adhesive and acrylic paint. And this creates a seal on the prosthetic. So the prosthetic, like I said earlier, is very sponge-like. And so it would normally just like absorb makeup, just like a sponge would. So when you do the packs, which is the glue and the paint, it creates a very nice seal. Well, after you do that, that's kind of very, very two-facey right now. It creates a seal so that the makeup and whatever else can sit on top of it and won't be absorbed into.
Let me stop there. You should maybe plug your light in.
You think I have to plug my light in?
Yeah, I think we'll get some direct light on you.
All right, here I'm gonna plug a light in. Hopefully that'll add a little bit more light onto me. Ta-da! I guess maybe kind of face it at me. Better?
Yeah, I think it'll the white light will help wash out some of the yellow that we're getting from the kitchen light.
There you go. Oh, that light is a lot better. Okay, good. Thank you.
You can probably change those to be a wider light.
DJ Wimpy, do you do a skit of Mrs. Doubtfire, but it's Palpatine instead? Actually, funny enough, we have a couple of those planned for today to film. So hopefully you like that. You're looking amazing so far, BJ. You look like a star getting ready for a movie. Oh, thank you.
I mean, that's kind of true.
It is. And actually, I would love, because I just had so much experience doing prosthetics because I've, worked with Shawn for so many years. I hope that one day in the industry that can play in my favor. They're like, oh, how are you with prosthetics? And I'll be like, I'm amazing with them. I can sit for hours to get into makeup and I am going to wear it all day long and it's going to be just fine. So yeah. Do you ship Snalps? Is that Snoke?
Wow.
Is that Snoke and Palps?
Wow. I wouldn't ship that. That would be that's alarmingly disturbing.
I will say I have never thought to ship them ever. So, I mean, if that's what you're into, power to you. But I do not ship them.
Well, so would we say that to an extent Snoke was just Palpatine anyway?
Yeah, like Palpatine created him. So I mean, if it's it's good to love yourself, I suppose.
Did he create him through cloning or through midichlorian? Do we know that?
I actually don't know. Tell Shawn that technically he talked to me at Fan Expo. Oh, okay.
Oh, is that Allie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome. When did we do that?
Oh, years ago, probably. Can you say General Kenobi? You're a bold one. As Palpatine, sure. I mean, I could. I'm not gonna sound anything like General Grievous. Kenobi, you're a bold one.
Dude is Palpatine.
Kenobi, you are a bold one.
No, it's Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Kenobi! You're a bold one! Oh boy!
Close again.
Say it in Scooby-Doo's voice. Roll, Kenobi, you're a roll run. That was bad.
Good try.
Oh, shucks, guys!
This is lit now. Good, I'm glad you think it's lit. We are in the house, yo. Raise the roof. Emperor Mickey Mouse, yep. Can you do a video of you dressed as Emperor Palpatine doing a Mickey Mouse voice? I'm sure I could. You're making my day better. Yay, I'm glad. What is my bidding? Rise, my friend, and tell 2 of your friends to join my life. Very good. No, I'm not going to say that.
Is it something naughty?
Not naughty per se, but I'm not.
Wait,
Yep,
where'd it
what
go?
about here?
Oh.
Here, there.
Yeah, nope.
Darth Vader is very cool in Star Wars. Yes, he is. Darth Vader is amazing.
Cooler in real life.
He's pretty cool in real life too. Actually, my other roommate down, he's over there in the kitchen. He does a Darth Vader as well for the 501st, so that's pretty cool. We need to have a video with BJ Wimpy and Ian McDermott both as Palpatine. That'd be awesome. I have met Ian McDermott several times, and he's a nice guy. Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Thank you.
This is Gesundheit.
Yeah. I'd love to see you as a Star Wars movie as Palpatine. Oh my word. I would love to see me in a Star Wars movie as Palpatine. I've been in a couple fan films and whatnot as Palpatine, which is always great fun. Yeah, I like it. And I think as long as Ian McDermott's around, he should definitely be Palpatine. But if for any reason he's no longer with us, or if they need a Palpatine for an event that he cannot do, I would 100% love to step in. I thought the face was going to blow off.
Now that would have been comedy.
That would have been comedy. That would have been one of those things I'm glad it's on video.
Down like a bit of an edge. Keep just in that spot. Okay, if I had my way, I'd keep you from talking too wet dry, but that's nothing.
I can stop talking her at it. You would have to kill the face.
Oh, no, that's not my job. So you can talk. Just talk, not minimally, as motionless as you can.
I will talk as emotionless as possible for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
That was weird.
Sorry, there's just there's like some pinholes in the surface of this, and I'm not
That's okay. Currently imagining both Palpatines having a battle about who can say "do it better." Ian McDiarmid, hands down. I don't know if you guys ever heard the story about the "do it" that actually ended up in the film. Ian McDiarmid, he talks about how it was an interview I saw where it was like near the end of the day of filming, and he kind of had a headache, and wasn't thrilled, and like they had done this take several times. This man, do it, Anakin, do it, like, and he said he was getting a little like tense,
A
little testy, and then, so then he's like, do it, and that's the one that ended up in the film.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw an interview where he talked about that.
Okay, I'm gonna have you look up for me. Make sure I got under your nose the appropriate amount. A hole underneath that wrinkle. It didn't feel good.
You want to see a show on Darth Plagueis? Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a young Palpatine, Darth Plagueis sort of thing. That'd be pretty cool. The book Darth Plagueis is great. We get to see quite a bit of young Palpatine and like Palpatine taking over from Plagueis. It's really interesting. All right, now we just powder again to make a nice seal with that Pax.
This actually will help because we use the adhesive as part of the primer coat. This would actually stay just a little bit sticky all day, so this will also keep it from being sticky. Will this save and not record this as you go?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, when we're done, like post it as like a full video for people to watch.
Hold it here. Let's do a unlimited powder take.
Oh, we haven't done my hands.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
I just have done. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Let me give you a count, and I'm gonna load you up here.
Okay.
I'll blow at the same time as you say it. Okay, ready? Just unlimited powder, but here we go. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Unlimited powder!
Can you see it fly?
I couldn't see anything on the screen. That was pretty funny though. You should make a video when Palpatine meets his love. Oh, that'd be good. It scrolled away. I can't see it now. Have you ever made a child cry while in costume? Yes, I have. More than once.
Was it on purpose?
No, I would never do it on purpose.
Remember, we had to make Griffin cry.
Oh, but he didn't cry.
I know.
So no, I technically haven't.
He didn't actually cry. That was the irony of it.
Right. Yeah, I've been at events and kids have been scared of me and cried, which is, is part of the territory. I've had other kids being entirely fascinated by me and looking at me, and so yeah, it's pretty interesting. You should make a fan film of young Palpatine. That'd be fun. It'd be expensive. I don't know if I have that kind of funds. Why does Tarkin have a higher rank than Darth Vader? Well, Darth Vader is like outside like the regular ranking system, and so that's why. But
Was Luke Skywalker not Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker he was a general, right?
Yeah.
Or was it just General Kenobi?
No, he is a general. General Skywalker.
But yeah, he's outside the rank. He's a Sith Lord. You don't get higher than that.
General Kit Fisto are a tentacle. Actually, yeah. Kit Fisto, he's my favorite Jedi. Believe it or not. One day I would love to do a cosplay of General Kit Fisto. I think it'd be great. One thought: managers dress up to examine their employees. Do we only know Palpatine with a mask? Oh, I don't. Like we thought about doing like undercover boss, like an undercover boss segment, kind of like what they did with Kylo Ren when the Force Awakens came out. That'd be pretty funny. Like be like Matt the radar technician or whatever he was. So I think we're at another kind of pause for right now. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see. So you can see he went up around my eyes to kind of help hide that that line there. The lips are now pretty colored in. Looking very nice. Now the next step is he's going to do a wash. With the wash, it gets down into all the tiny little wrinkles and really makes them like pop. And so that is what the next step is going to be. And you can even see like around my lips, like look at these like tiny, fine, little tiny wrinkles that Shawn sculpted into the prosthetic. It really is amazing.
The neck was the worst part.
The neck?
Yeah.
Like the neck, you can see that. Look at those like the wrinkles and like the Adam's apple and everything that he sculpted in it. It's so great. Does this ever itch on your skin? Yes. It does, but because it is soft, like I normally you can do like the whole like push to itch thing, like so sometimes when it itches, I just like push on it until it stops itching. Left Coast Graphics, I agree with you. He said that Star Wars Theory should hire me to make a young Palpatine film. Yes, they should. Someone get on that and tell them.
If they want to like sponsor it,
right?
That'd be great.
Have I ever heard of Invader Zim? Yes, I have. I love Invader Zim.
Okay, I'm ready to wash it.
All right, we're gonna wash my face now. I feel very dusty.
You are pretty dusty. Okay.
All right.
Hopefully the aluminum powder thing will
will work.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. So this wash is just made of acrylic paint. It's a darker acrylic paint and water, and so he's gonna brush it on, and then it gets down into all those little grooves that he sculpted in, and it really helps the detail of the piece pop out. And this is just a good basic step to do whenever you're trying to paint anything, is to do a wash on it. Because it gets in the grooves and makes, just the details really pop, which is just beautiful.
Man, I hope you can see that
On the screen?
Yeah. Because, that's looking pretty good.
Hopefully it translates. I mean, I think it's looking good, yeah.
I love, in the past we've always done this with like a small like 1-inch brush, and I have to go over it, and the last time I think we did one of your lives, I had like a big 4-inch brush, and it was the only thing I had, and we used it, and like it covered so evenly and quickly. I'm like, I don't think I'll go back to a 1-inch
I'll
brush.
never go back again.
Yeah. Like I thought I would lose control of it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And instead I had way more control than I think I've ever had. Like it just covers so well. Close your eyes for me. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Beauty is pain.
For anyone that didn't hear that, BJ just said ow. Sorry.
Ooh, it's dripping down my chest.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, can you dab it?
Yeah, I can have it. I mean,
I didn't know if there was anywhere you needed to dab,
no,
is what I was asking.
just trying to get it dry real quick. What I think I'm gonna grab is
That's what she said. Thanks, Left Coast.
Can you dab it? Is that the?
I think so. And this, Shawn is using the very sophisticated technique of using a paper plate
Yep.
to fan me off. Very sophisticated.
We are.
All the real makeup artists do that.
We are high tech here.
Can you? What was that? I missed one. It said, "I have a question. Can you use same Palpatine cover, or do you have to make a new one every time?" Okay. Very good question. We do have to make a new one every time. So this is the foam latex prosthetic, and has very, very thin edges, like especially around the eyes and the lips. That's where it's like the thinnest. And that's to help it blend into the skin so it disappears and looks natural. But when you take this off, those very, very thin edges tear. And so could we glue the same one on? Yes, we probably could, but it would not look as good each time. It would look a little, like worse and worse every single time you were to apply it. And so I know, like in the movies especially, yeah, every day they apply new prosthetics. And when we film or when we do events, we apply new prosthetics as well, so that it looks as best as it can. Thank you for the question. That was a very good question.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. I saw another one pop up, but it faded. Let's see. I just joined and instantly thought on the Emperor having a chat with his makeup artist before a press conference.
Sorry. Really make those wrinkles pop.
Like, right, yeah. It must be annoying to make a new one every time. I mean, it's part of the process.
I don't find that part annoying.
Yeah?
No.
The only thing that's annoying is when you cook it and the foam doesn't turn out. That's annoying.
We have had that happen.
Yeah, so it's the foam rubber is a mixture of, the foaming agent, gelling agent, and like mold release, all sorts of stuff that gets mixed in together. And there are times where, the mixture is just a little bit off, or it cooks just a little funny, or something happens and like the prosthetic doesn't work. It can get air bubbles, it can like get a weird skin on it, it can become really, really stiff. There's all different things that can happen.
It's kind of like baking a souffle. Like it even could fall if you wiggle it too much.
Mm-hmm.
So it is pretty finicky.
It can be very finicky, that is true.
Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute so you can just chat.
All right, we're gonna let it dry for a minute so I can chat with you guys. Someone said, did I know that Count Dooku is 20 years older than Palpatine? I didn't know that. Are we talking the actors, or are we talking the actors or the characters themselves? Because I don't know either way. But yeah. What if Vader was never holding back on Luke? Then he might have killed Luke. What if Luke wasn't holding back on Vader? That's a good question. So yeah, but like, the Force wills what the Force does, and so it doesn't necessarily mean whoever is better is going to win. Also, they're in like comic book writing, anyone can win any fight with justification. And so there you go.
Yeah, Darth Maul should have kicked Obi-Wan's butt.
Yes. So let's see. Let me look at this again. Besides 3PO Maul's tremendous salary, what kind of dollar value each time you become Palpatine in makeup supplies?
I wish.
So I know a prosthetic about this size. To make it and to apply it, it costs about $100 every time. We want to $100 American dollars for all my foreign friends watching.
Like I don't know, like so I use like Pro Air for the airbrush. I do go between Pro Air and Real Creations. Those are the two brands I like. But like a bottle like this is probably like $30. So.
But he doesn't use the whole bottle when he like sprays me.
No, but like getting set up to do it is kind of expensive. Like a bottle of Prosade like this is probably like $30 or $40. So we have a bottle this size for what we need. So this was very expensive.
Yes, it was.
But the acrylic paint is like 99 cents. Baby powder, a couple bucks.
So yeah, it varies, and like especially like the initial sculpt and everything that costs quite a bit more than. Like once you have the mold and everything, you can make more, and so it doesn't.
Airbrushes are about $200.
Airbrushes are expensive, yeah. Oh, you just subscribed! Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. That's great.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Thank you for subscribing again, everyone who's been following along. I'm at like 54,000 subscribers now here on YouTube, and I think that's amazing. And every single one of you, I'm so grateful for you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making my Palpatine adventure so much fun. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So let's see. Sound. I don't know what that means, kitty. Sound. What if Thomas the Train was a Sith Lord? That would be interesting.
I haven't even watched Thomas the Train to even have any context to what it might seem like.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Thomas the Tank Engine since I was a small child. Don't thank us. You did all of the. Oh, yeah, when I was a child, I used to watch it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Don't thank us. You did all the work. Well, still, I know, but without you guys, I couldn't keep doing this. You guys, you make it fun. It's fun to have an audience, and it's fun to know that there's all these people around the world who are here and listening and watching and enjoying. Super awesome. I love the Misadventures of Palpatine. Yeah, they're fun. Salaries, rum, send me your way, buddy. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, so suddenly there was no sound. Oh, but that was on your end. Okay, I'm glad that my sound is still working.
Okay.
The Force is with us.
Okay, while you're talking, do your hands.
Oh, yeah. So we normally, my hands, obviously, they don't match. So we're going to paint my hands real quick.
Oh, so bad.
It's okay. We do it every time. We're painting it with the packs, so it's kind of a similar color, and then we also do a wash on my hands, and that's just to kind of match the color that has been put on my face. So that like when I'm doing, videos and stuff, it's not like, ooh, look how, ooh. I know someone once told me that I should like do latex and stuff on my hands, but like Ian McDiarmid, they didn't do that to his hands in Return of the Jedi. They painted them, yes, but like they didn't make them look old. Shawn does, like he does a little bit of spraying to make them look, spooky hands, like
spooky hands.
He like paints some like really like see-through, like makes my skin look see-through so you can see my veins and arteries, and he does some really fun stuff around the tips of like my fingers. So yeah, it's great. How long does the process typically take? About an hour. Like stopping and starting and to talk to you guys, that definitely adds time. But it's worth it because you're all here and you get to experience it with me. But yeah, generally start to finish, about an hour. We've done it quicker than that before when we've been under a crunch. But we've also done it a much longer than that, just depending on how we're doing.
And actually, normally, my preference would be to pre-paint the prosthetics so BJ doesn't have to sit under the whole application.
Explain that process, Shawn.
Okay, so I'm not even in camera. I'll explain it. So oftentimes I will take BJ's life cast and I will just set the prosthetic onto his life cast, and I will do this entire process. I won't glue it down, but I'll do all of the paint job in order to save BJ the time so he doesn't have to basically sit in the chair. So you just go through, you do the packs, you do the wash, you do all of the airbrushing on just the prosthetic ahead of time. And then when I get with BJ, he only has to sit still long enough to glue it down and then do around the eyes and the mouth, and then he's done. It can make like a 2-hour process into more like a 20-minute process on his end.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're working on your son's cosplay while you watch. Great. What cosplay are you doing for your son? I'm interested. What's it like when you go to public to film? Do people recognize that you're Palpatine or just an old man in a robe? Most people ignore me. Most of the time, they try to act like it's just normal and that they see it every day or whatever.
Yeah, this kind of thing happens all the time.
And I mean, around here, it kind of does.
Yes.
But I have had people like, oh my gosh, you're Emperor Palpatine, that's so cool. And they come up and they're like, can we get a picture? And I'm always, that's always great, a lot of fun. But a lot of people, like I said, they just ignore me. They just act like it's every day. John Cena, you can't see me. Yeah. Most people don't quite know what to say. Yeah, I've definitely had that before too.
You definitely get the looks.
Hello, Alan. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. So he's just painting the wash on my hands.
I'll come back with the paper towel and dab.
That's fine. Scary hands. Imagine 50 sheaves of gray. It's a funny one.
This is probably the best, pun.
50 sheaves of gray. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
You love Minecraft. That's great. Minecraft is awesome. So Brock attacking Jimmy and Jyn Erso. I don't know what you mean. I know who.
Do you see Uncle BJ?
The three-dimensional stormtroopers. Oh, yeah. Are your favorite? Oh, that's great. Good. So he's going to come and dab my hands a little bit so they're not quite as...
I have to go see BJ. Do you want to come see hi to BJ? No.
Hi, buddy.
No. Doesn't know though. Okay, I got to put you. You go to Dad.
Do you need a witch costume too? I don't know if I need a witch costume, but that'd be funny.
Is like a Sith sister or
Like a night sister.
a night sister?
Oh, you're playing Minecraft right now. Awesome. Playing Minecraft while enjoying an excellent live from BJ Wimpy and Shawn Gordon. Oh, I don't know what you're saying, my friend. You that's in Russian or another language that I don't quite know. But hello, good to see you. Thumbs up. Как дела? That's about all the Russian I know. Хорошо.
Is that Russian?
Yeah. I learned that from my Russian and Ukrainian friends when I was working in Japan. Oh, more Russian.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tap some highlights back.
So yeah, so he's using the packs again to just kind of hit some of the highlight spots to really make it stand out. You know, down on the brow. He'll probably do like the cheek sags.
Yep.
The gills, you know, under the eyes.
Gills, that's a good word.
Yeah. Just curious, how is your theater show going? Oh, thank you for asking. Yes, I am currently in the Mousetrap at Hale Center Theater. If anyone's in Utah and wants to see me perform live, come see me in the Mousetrap at Hale Center Theater. But it's going very well. We had 2 shows yesterday, so that went really great. Oh, my cast had 2 shows. The other cast had 1 show. That would be a good costume since Halloween is coming. Will be Palpatine. Getting Halloween is going to be greater or stronger than last year. Oh yeah, Halloween this year is going to be much greater than last year.
We almost didn't get a Halloween last year.
It's true. Halloween was very minimal last year. We didn't have very many trick-or-treaters last year either. Which I mean makes sense, you know.
We probably had more than we should have had.
Probably. Hi, buddy. So one of our little apprentices who lives here, his name is Ethan. He's up here right now with his daddy, Darth Vader.
It's funny. He's seen this before
Uh-huh.
and wasn't afraid. But he's a little more hesitant today.
This is great, BJ. You deserve a bigger audience. Thank you. I agree.
I think it's because you just woke up.
But yeah,
Maybe.
thank you all for being here. Right now, it looks like there's 33 of you watching, so that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being here. Tell your friends. You know, especially your Star Wars friends. Let them know what we do and hope they enjoy it. You should do a funny Halloween video. Oh, trust me, we have a few Halloween videos planned. We do have a few Halloween videos planned. Hey, buddy.
Is that BJ being silly?
I do have a TikTok. If you want to follow me on TikTok as well, it's just Wimpy BJ. So to spell like my name, WHIMPEY BJ, and that's on TikTok. While I'm talking about it, everyone make sure you go follow Shawn Gordon, who's my makeup artist, here on YouTube as well. When this is over, I will put a link to his page in the description. So make sure you do that.
What are you doing?
Shawn does, you know, I couldn't do what I do without Shawn, and so I'm very grateful for him. Do you know that Count Dooku made General Grievous was made to betray the Emperor? Oh, I didn't know that. Answering community questions as Palp and going live as Palp later. Yes, I am answering questions as Palpatine, and I'm doing a live as Palpatine a little bit later today. So stay tuned. I'll try and announce that and let you guys know when that's going to happen.
Can you turn my camera?
Yes, all right. I'm going to be turning on a little air compressor. So does everyone be aware there's going to be a little bit of a noise from that? Hope it doesn't affect the live too much. I don't think it will. Oh, here. So we did the wash, and then he went through and hit some highlights on the makeup. So I just wanted to show you guys that a little bit more. Yeah, Shawn's really good at what he does. Like just the transformation is so awesome. Like even still, like I've done this for years now, since 2007. And every time I get into the makeup, every time Shawn does my makeup, I'm always just so like surprised. And surprised is the wrong word, because I know that you're talented. I'm so amazed, and I'm still so impressed by his work every time I get into the makeup. And whether it's this makeup or any of the other makeups that he's done for me over the years as well. Shawn's a talented man, and I'm grateful to have him in my life, and as my friend, and as my personal makeup artist. I really hope that I can like get famous and like do a film where they need prosthetics, and in the credits it will say personal makeup artist to BJ Wimpy, Shawn Gordon, and like
I'll be the Bill Corso to your Harrison Ford.
Exactly.
Yes. Probably nobody knows who those. Well.
The deep cut, yeah.
Yeah, that's a deep cut.
So Shawn is getting the airbrush ready to brush in more details. While I'm waiting for that, does anyone have any questions they'd like to throw up so I can answer it? Did Shawn do your Joker too? Yes, Shawn did do my Joker as well.
Oh, there's the deep cut.
Yeah. So
who knew that?
Allie.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I feel bad for Sir Alec Guinness. He was a good actor, and Kenny Baker as well. I mean, they did not deserve to die. Oh, well, I know. Of course they didn't deserve to die, but life marches on, and unfortunately people get old, and people get sick.
No one's going to avoid it.
Yeah, no one's going to avoid it. Death is a part of life. My thoughts on it are to live life to the fullest while you can.
Yeah, make it.
Make life count, and like have fun and enjoy and love and experience as much as possible in this life, so that when the time does come and you have to pass, and we never know when that's going to be. It could be tomorrow, it could be 40 years from now. Just do what you can to enjoy what you have, and I think it's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm starting with blue.
You're starting with blue.
So, I guess the best way to explain it is the blue will look weird, but what it'll do is when I go back with some reds, the blue will darken into more of a purple tone, and it'll just make it look deeper.
That, everyone, is the back of Shawn's head.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can turn the chair if you
Should
want.
I turn it this way?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was nice that they could see a little bit of you.
A little bit of my bald spot.
Yeah. She wants to know if Shawn still has the gold bike helmet from his 3PO costume.
Yeah, actually I do. And the gold, that's great.
The gold shoulder pads?
Yeah.
Knee pads?
Yeah.
So Shawn and I, quite a while ago, we dressed up as the Nick Frost and Simon Pegg C-3PO and R2-D2 that they did for College Humor. Because Simon Pegg was here in Utah at a convention. And so we dressed up as their R2 and 3PO to meet him. And he was amazed. He loved it.
Yeah, he thought it was pretty great.
He thought it was funny that we would dress up in a cosplay of their shitty cosplay costumes.
Yes.
And Yeah, he even talked about like in his panel and everything. It was kind of awesome. And then he took a photo with his phone, on his phone with us, so he has a personal photo, which is always fun.
Was that cold?
Yeah, I got a little chill. No, that's okay. That's the business, right? So yeah, sorry everyone. I'm facing away from the live right now, so I can't really read comments. I will try and catch up when we're at a stopping
Go
point.
ahead and face the camera, and then I'll just work from side to side.
Okay.
I'll just go back and forth.
Hey, looking evil.
If you want to scoot in,
Let me scoot in.
yeah. There you go.
Oh, look at
Yeah, turn all the way to the camera.
All the way to the camera.
And then I'll just work up close. If you need to readjust.
I might readjust. It's a little like, ooh, I'm looking like very ghouly right now. I like it, like the blue.
There we go.
Oh, you joined the army. Congratulations. If that's what you want to do, I'm very, very proud of you and hope you do well. Full power spray. Ian McDermott lookalike. Yep, that's what I'm going for. Definitely going for an Ian McDermott look. I guess you need that. Alright, now that I'm facing the camera, let's see. Can you say, I'll get you my pretty and your little droid too?
That sounds like an idea for.
Do I do it in my Palpatine voice or in a Wicked Witch voice? Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. West Coast Talk Radio. Cool, hi. He's spraying darkness on your face. Yes, he is. Let the darkness flow through your airbrush.
Chin, or head down just a little bit. There we go.
Hey, Will Kincaid, good to see ya. Now I understand why it takes so long in between Palpatine projects. Yep. I'll do it in the Palpatine voice. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little droid, too. Shawn, when are you getting into Mall again?
Oh man, that's a good question. Like I said, I don't have plans to specifically, except for maybe Celebration. I'm sure that there will be a trooping event that will happen where I'll get the chance, but outside of that, probably just Celebration.
You're from Louisiana. Welcome. You're watching from Syracuse, like Syracuse here in Utah? That's awesome.
It is awesome.
If I was reading that right. I could be reading it wrong. I'm sure there's other Syracuses around. But I just know there's a Syracuse fairly close to here.
Okay, let's do some hands.
You mean you don't wear that look to bed? No, I don't.
Have you ever?
I've napped in it, but I've never slept overnight in it.
Okay. Because the weekend that we were trooping for Revenge of the Sith, we did my Darth Maul makeup, and because it was, it takes quite a while to do that makeup.
Yeah.
And also because the makeup is so sturdy, because I used Real Creations ink on that, and I actually slept in it 2 nights in a row. So we did like a early troop the night of the premiere at one theater, then went and trooped a midnight showing stayed and watched the film, and then the next morning we actually did a early morning news segment on one of the local news channels, and let's do other nails.
Getting my nails done. He's so good at these.
And so I just slept in it overnight. Then we spent the whole next day trooping. And then we did another troop the next day, so I slept in a third night. So I stayed in Darth Maul makeup for three days. The weekend of Revenge of the Sith.
In 3 days, you were in the mall makeup.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
So
I didn't know that story.
Yeah, I would just go to bed and like we just pluck the horns off, and I would take my contact lenses out, and I would just go to bed. And then in the morning we'd get up, and then we'd do touch-ups, glue the horns back on, plop in the lenses, and
Go from there. That's crazy. I know, yeah, like Sith opening weekend. That's when I like started to join the 501st.
Yeah.
And yeah, I borrowed Handyman's armor.
Yes.
And yeah, I probably could have slept in it, but yeah, like I was in and out of that thing all weekend. And like yeah, I just like stayed on Mark Fordham's couch down in Provo. So it just gives that little like ew creepiness on the fingers. And then we're gonna go through and do some red, which knocks down the blue a little bit. Makes it like a darker kind of a purpley color, which is kind of nice. I know there were quite a few. I'm trying to pull up the chat. There it is. Hey BJ, the very first time you wore contacts, was it difficult to put them in? Actually, no. The very first time I popped them in, I did like they felt a little uncomfortable, but it didn't really bother me that much. It was when I did the Joker. Actually, I had some yellow contacts, very similar to these. I popped it. Like, Shawn gave them to me about a week or so because the very first time I wore my Joker was for San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
And so I popped in the contacts, and he told me like okay, over this week, wear them for an hour today, wear them for 2 hours tomorrow, wear them for 3 hours the next day, and then and so I did that. And then when it came time to like wear them for San Diego Comic-Con, I wore them all day long.
Probably like a 14-hour day.
14-hour day or longer.
Yeah.
Or you want to start with the hands, or you want to start with the face?
We can start with the hands.
Okay.
I'm fine either way.
And yeah, but then I was just fine because I had let my eyes get used to them. But yeah, for the first time when you put them in, they feel a little uncomfortable and weird, but it's not too bad.
It feels like there's something in your eye, but not an unpleasant.
Not a painful something. Yeah.
Like I don't know how visible that is.
I'm trying to hold it up so they can see it. You have a cool channel. I really like it. I'm glad that you do. Thank you so much. We have a fun time making these and like coming up with them. Sometimes like the brainstorming sessions are so fun. We were doing that one the other day to figure out answers to a lot of your questions that you guys asked me on my community page. And man, like all three of us, me and Shawn and Dallin and my girlfriend, like we were all getting in on the answers, and each of us had some really good ones that we threw out. Dallin had some golden ones. It was awesome.
That's true.
It helps with the imagination process.
When you get the juices flowing.
I was doing a fire.
Yeah.
That was going for lots of doors, so.
You look just like Palpatine. Thanks. That's the intent. How did you get your Palpatine robe? A friend actually made it for me. That's where the Palpatine robe came from.
Just chin up a bit and.
Right around the eyes. Ooh, look how eerie and sunk in they are. The robe is very real looking. Thank you so much. Yeah, they did a great job. The fabric is great. Funny enough, the fabric was originally a baby blue color when we got it. So it had to be dyed black, which is nice. These contacts that I'm wearing currently were made specifically by an optometrist. I got like the measurements on my eyes, and then I went through a website to order them, but I gave them the measurements and everything. I know you can just buy colored contacts online. I don't know if I would recommend that though. It's a personal decision, but you know I would recommend talking to an eye doctor just to make sure that you don't lose your sight, because no one wants to do that.
You can get them in prescription.
You can get them in prescription as well. That is true.
You go to an eye doctor.
Oh, lots of emojis. That was fun. Hi, emoji person, whoever put those there. You could star in a Star Wars film. Thank you. I would love that.
Someone call Lucasfilm.
Call Lucasfilm. Get him on the live right now. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? Probably Luke Skywalker, honestly. Like growing up, I just loved Luke Skywalker. You know, obviously, you know, he was the hero, and as a kid, I really looked up to him. My very first Star Wars action figure was a Power of the Force, like Episode 4 Luke Skywalker. I loved him so much. And yeah. But I mean, like so many characters are so good. They all have such good things about them. Things that I really enjoy. It's funny because people think that Palpatine is my favorite character, and he's not necessarily my favorite character, but he's such a fun character to do, and that's one reason why I continue to do it. May the Force be with you, and also with you. But yeah, but Luke Skywalker's great. I mean, Darth Vader's an amazing, iconic villain. Han Solo, dashing and debonair. Princess Leia, like so strong and independent, and Carrie Fisher herself, she's a hero of mine, just as a human being. You see, in Palpatine's voice, say, Son Mehi IW Darth Tortoise. Am I pronouncing that right? If I'm pronouncing it right, then I'll do it in the Palpatine voice for you. Will you scare kids on Halloween? Probably not. Because I believe... Oh, it's a Sunday, so maybe. I don't know, I was going to say I think I have a show that night, but I don't. So I don't know what I'm doing specifically for Halloween yet. I've done it before where I've dressed up as Palpatine and I've stood really still and like waited for people to come up to me and like then I've scared them. It's been pretty fun. Done that as my Joker as well. Question, what is your intake on the new Star Wars movies under Disney? Do you think they are any good? Or... I lost it, it went away. Let me touch the screen. Come back. Come back. Oh, why aren't they coming back? Normally I touch the screen in the... but long story short, I like the Star Wars, the new films. 1 second, Sean. I like the new films. I think they're beautifully done, have amazing characters. I love how many practical effects they did in them. I love the actors that they got. Obviously, they brought back Ian McDermott, so you know that's cool. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the new Star Wars sequels. They're great. And the Star Wars Visions, which is coming out right now, is so cool. Such a new look at this galaxy far, far away that I'm really enjoying overall. And as we all know, you know, Star Wars was originally based on a Japanese film by Kurosawa, The Hidden Fortress. And so yeah, it's really cool to see it come full circle, you know, to what it was inspired by. Okay, hold this up just a second. Back for me. There you go. Sorry, guys. It's a second. Right now, it looks like I don't have a nose. I look like Voldemort.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Like, look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, head back just a little bit more. I'm gonna do the nostrils. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That is such a weird feeling.
I think we're almost there.
We're almost there, guys. How's it looking? What do you think? Let's see. Someone said that tortoise thing again. Where'd it go? Sonny, I.W. Darth. Hortis. All right, there you go. LPL, I don't know what that means. Hey, Man35, could you calm down a little bit with the emojis? Nope, I guess you're not going to. That I was probably asking for it when I said that. Thank you, I appreciate the engagement, but when you do like the big blocks like that, it just pushes other things out of the way so I can't read them.
We do love the enthusiasm, though.
I do love the enthusiasm, it's great. And I'm so glad you're here, so thank you so much. I would like to see you as Palpatine in the second episode of the Vader series written by Star Wars Theory. That'd be great. Tell him to give me a call. I would love to be part of that. I've had so many people say that to me, and I would love it.
Does Left Coast Graphics have a hookup with him? Does he know him?
I don't know. No, don't execute Order 66 on Man35. He's great, and when I asked him to cool it, he cooled it. He's awesome. Thank you, Man35. Do I play Star Wars Battlefront 2? I do not. I am actually not a big gamer at all, so I don't game. My roommate Dallin, he's probably the biggest gamer in this house. But yeah, there you go. You have become literally my favorite channel. Yay! Videos are short but absolutely hilarious. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Papa Palps, that's me.
I think we're there.
Are we there? Okay.
We are.
You can try and reach out to Star Wars Theory. Do it. Do it. All right, so Shawn says that he's there on the makeup, so I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see it. Let me do. I'm just going to squat like this. There you go. So you can kind of see just the makeup itself.
Here, turn it to the other side. You can see I've done like some big work up here. I do a thing called modeling. Like the reds in here kind of break up like the solid flesh tone. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's fun.
it's hard to see it on the camera actually. Makes me feel like I should go heavier, but in person it looks fine.
Or maybe it's just the lighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also hands. Ooh, spooky hands. Very nice. So yeah, the last thing to do is to get the teeth on. That's a little hard to do in this, so I'll probably go and do the teeth and then get into the costume. It's funny, like sometimes, especially Shawn, when he was sculpting the piece, he would say like, oh, like it kind of looks like Palpatine, I guess, I don't know. But then he got a piece of black fabric and he like draped it around like the hood, and he's like, oh no, that looks like Palpatine.
Yeah, there it is.
So like when you put, it's so funny when you put on the hood or the costume, how it just like completes everything. It's just like those little details. Like I said, the costume's a big detail, but it just it makes everything look how you expect it to look and how you think it's going to look. So it's just a lot of fun. But everyone, that is our live. Before we wrap up, is there anyone who would have any more questions for myself or specifically for Shawn Gordon as well, since he is here with us, the makeup artist? You're so hot and good looking. Let's stop it.
That's not creepy at all.
Do it. You know Tuca Cats, I do not. You subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Do you think Palpatine should appear in the Obi series? Probably not Palpatine like this Palpatine, but we could see flashbacks or recordings. Or I know in the one game we saw like where he'd made the recordings in those one droids and like it would project his face onto the droid and like.
What about a hologram?
Oh, you could use a hologram or a holocron, all sorts of things where we could see Palpatine in the Obi-Wan series. So I hope so. How to get one ice cream sandwich with a cart. Oh, wow, I'm not reading that. Wow, dude. Calm down.
Whoa.
Thanks for the fun time. No, thank you guys for being here. Again, thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to all of my old subscribers. I really appreciate you all being here. It's so much fun to have you. Yeah, thank you so much. Any last minute questions? Go. Nope. Okay. You got a new subscriber from Andy. Thank you, Andy. You should be more like Ian. You sound more like Ian McDermott than the Star Wars theory actor. Oh, that's okay. I mean, everyone's at a different level, and everyone's trying, and everyone has their own interpretation. Your vids are amazing. Yay! Thank you. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, your name's Andy. Welcome, Andy. Glad you're here. Heart face to everyone. Sean, any parting words?
Nope.
All right.
Have a great day.
Yeah, everyone.
May the force be with you.
Have a great day. May the force be with you. And yeah, I don't know how to end the live. How do I end the live on my phone? Now this is awkward. Do I push this? Yeah. Oh, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I am. All right, everyone. May the force be with us.